You've been sitting in the sidelines hoping this virus goes away, and now you realize maybe it's time to start doing virtual gigs, but you're not really sure how. If this rings a bell, this video is just for you. Hey, my name is Alan Chamo. As a day job, I'm a mentalist, and as passion, I help speakers and entertainers and teachers on the virtual journey. If you're watching this video, it's because you can't wait any longer and you want to get back on stage. Now, I hear you and I feel your fear. We all had it. There are many things that go through your mind, so I'm here to unpack it and show you a clear, simple way to get your first gig out of the way. Regardless of the reason why you want to get on the virtual bandwagon, the first step is always the most scary one. Just like you, all the entertainers and speakers always have a reason why not to. Policia. Just like you, all the entertainers out there have the reasons why not to do it or excuses that they tell themselves. I'm not sure my show will translate well on screen. This is not the way theater meant to be. How will I feel the energy from the audience if I just need to look through a little screen? I'm not a tech person. What is this? What if I suck? These are all valid points. And if you can relate to any of the ones I just mentioned, it means that you are normal. Yes, we all had fears. And if you try to remember back in the days when you decided to go on stage, on the real life stage, you had your fears. And somehow you overcome them. And in some cases, you still have some of those fears, but you learn how to cope with them. It's the same here. This might be better than what you had before. I know I sound like a crazy person, but for some, this new stage, the virtual stage, it's actually better than before. There are some benefits to it. But regardless, if you are a musician, a magician, a ventriloquist, a juggler, a teacher, a speaker, you can shift and adapt to go virtual. And I will show you a few little steps, but in this video I just want to focus on the first thing you have to do. There is one important thing that you have to do to get the first gig out of the way. You can make the shift and make it work even if you have zero experience on Facebook, YouTube, Zoom, any platform. Even if you never heard of those, you can make it work. And I will show you right now the first step that you need to take. So here is the first step on your virtual journey. Just do it. I know I sound like a Nike commercial, but this is really the only way you will get over the first gig. Just get off the Netflix sofa and do your first gig. I know it's scary. I'm going to show you now a step on how to do it, but you must do it. First thing is just stop worrying about all the tech stuff. I know you already have this in your mind that you want to start doing some virtual gigs, and you're probably watching videos about how to set up a home studio and the equipment that you will need and the microphone, and do I need OBS, do I need this, that, do I need the background, how do I create all these awesome videos? I have zero experience and all that. And all this is just creating more and more and more pressure. And guess what? You're hyperventilating and you're just stressing. And what's the easiest thing to do? Let's watch Netflix. Let's watch Netflix. Yes, the Tiger Guy. That will get you for sure. That's the easiest way to go. So I'm going to show you what you need to do. It's very simple. Just forget about all this tech stuff. You have everything that you need. You can do your first gig without buying anything. I'm sure if you are an entertainer and you've done some work on real stages, then you have what you need to get your first gig out of the way. All you need is your laptop. Yes, just your laptop. With a built-in microphone, there's a camera on your laptop. Yes, it's not the best camera in the world. Yes, it's not the best microphone in the world, but it doesn't matter for your first gig. It makes no difference whatsoever. You just need to do it with what you have. If you're gonna start waiting for the perfect light to come in the mail and the cable and all that, you will just not get to it. And also, you don't really know what you need to buy, because you can hear from many experts, but nobody understands you exactly. Only you know what you need for your field, for what exactly you're doing. You can ask peers, you can ask colleagues. It's always good to get advice from them because they are in the same industry as you. But just get it going and use your laptop. My first gig I've done with a 2013 MacBook Air. I was afraid it would maybe freeze on me in the middle of the show. I used a $20 LED light, which I had at home from Home Depot, and I put like a fabric on top of it to diffuse it a little bit. So that was the only light I had, and that's it. I mean, and I think I had a clip-on microphone that connects directly to my computer. So check what you have around you. You might be able to use that, but don't worry so much about the tech stuff. Just try to see what you can do. So the first thing I did is I did a list. You do a list of your material, what you feel comfortable with, and then see if that will work online. For example, I'm a mentalist, a magician, so I did a list of all my material, things that I feel comfortable with, and I realized, hey, some of them I cannot use because I need to hand somebody a card. So there's physical contact there. So I either need to find a different way to do it or just take it out of the show. So just get it going. Now, I know what you're thinking, and because my day job, I'm a mentalist, so obviously I do. But Alan, I'm a singer and I need to highlight my voice. I cannot just go with the built-in speaker and the computer. Well, first, I'm pretty sure that you already have a microphone that you've been using, and you might be able to connect it to your computer. I don't want to get into the tech stuff. There are ways to do it, but for your first show, just do it this way, because we're going to get to your audience, your first audience, but they will forgive you. All I'm saying here is, before you go out and start buying equipment, get a few gigs out of the way, do them with what you have, and then understand really what you need. Also, maybe you will realize, you know what? I suck at this. I hate it. I don't like it. I'm gonna just Uber or whatever, shift to something else. And it's fine. It's okay. Nobody's judging you. So why are you gonna go out and spend maybe $10,000 on equipment maybe you won't use? So just go out and do it. And so how do you get your first gig? So what I did is, the first thing is go to your circle, to the people you trust the most, family, friends, neighbors, and to tell them, hey, I want to practice my material. I want to do a show over Zoom or Facebook or whatever platform fits you. That's a whole other discussion in a different video. And tell them, I invite you. Even if you have 5 people on the first show, that's fine. That's perfect. Just get it going. They know how good you are. They probably have seen you. So they will not judge you. They will give you good feedback if you ask them. And from that, you will learn. After you get the first show, you realize so many things. And you will also realize that it didn't suck as bad as you thought it will. Trust me. It will be better than what you think it is. So first, do that. What I did, I studied. I have a neighbor, is a soccer coach, and all his team is all over the world now. He's a coach in the university. So he was trying to engage with them over Teams, Microsoft Teams. So I said, hey, you know what? I want to practice some material. You mind? And I would jump on their calls for 10 minutes, try something, and leave. And then I think that my first gig, I actually posted on Instagram. I recommend you do that. Put it on your social media, or just send an email to a past client maybe, or people that know you, and tell them, hey, I'm offering a free show, somebody that you know that you give them value, and this is what I did. And I got it was a barber, which is kind of funny. And he actually said, hey, Alan, yeah, we used to play tennis together. Said, we don't know what's going to happen. We are in lockdown. And he wanted to entertain his team before, he had a team meeting over Zoom. And he wanted me to engage with them. And that was my first full show. And guess what? They loved it. Obviously, I was terrified, but they loved it. And I felt so good after the show. And I even got a testimonial. Maybe we can put it, I'll put it here on the video a little bit, a little short part of that video. I have it recorded.
Alan's awesome. He's a great guy, super funny. And it was a lot of fun, a lot of fun.
And by the way, record it and watch it after. It might be painful for you to watch. I hate watching myself, but it's the best way to learn. So just go out, do that. Pick up the phone, call your friends, or post something on your social media. Do it small. Get the first one out of the way, and then the second one will come. And you know what? Probably the second one will come from a recommendation from the first one. They will be so appreciative of you offering them and giving them a great show for free that you will get it rolling that way. And then you get out and you start with all this buying and figuring out what you really need. So in conclusion, the only real advice I can give you, which I already repeated many times on this video, is just do it. Stop with excuses. Stop with all the shiny objects. Stop watching so many videos on YouTube. After this video, and after you hopefully subscribe to my channel, just go out and do your first gig. And guess what? Your first gig, you should do it a week from the moment you watch this video. No more than that. Do not plan a gig. Oh, I need time to prepare and to check all my material. Don't try to be perfect. It won't be perfect. Just put a date on the calendar, a week, no more than that, and just do that show. After you do that show, do me a favor, please, please, please. Regardless how good or bad was your show, I would appreciate if you can go back and leave a comment right on this video and let me and others that are watching this video, let me know how you did and how it helped you. And you will help others in your position to get the first gig going. And with that said, thank you for watching. My name is Alan Shamo, helping speakers and entertainers on the virtual journey.